Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa and this is more Overwatch. This time I'm going to show you a pretty good Roadhog game and I'm going to give you some advice and tips on how to play Roadhog because he's very much the big, bad brawler tank. What we've got here is, it's non-binary, we're on defense, and I'm just making sure that I'm always putting something on them. I'm making myself a target. Roadhog is big. He's massive. Everybody wants to shoot Roadhog, yeah? Well, then come and shoot Roadhog, because Roadhog loves to get shot. I mean, look at that. We took out Zaya. We neutered Reinhardt to some degree there. But we're in the way. We're constantly in the way. I'm trying to land the hook, yeah? Obviously, if I got Zenyatta there, we would have killed him, because we would have pulled him in and just give him the old left click, and he'd be dead instantly. It's good to use to stun people as well, especially Reinhardt. When Reinhardt charges on you, you know, you can throw the hook in, stun him, kill him. Now, he's got two different types of attack. His left click is a short range, high damage shotgun attack. His right click is a more longer range attack. I guess it's kind of medium range. It has a sweet spot. I mean, when I just killed Reinhardt a couple of seconds before, and there we go with the old pull them in and give them the loving trick. I mean, on Zenyatta, he's so weak. But anyway, going back to the Reinhardt, where I took him out with the right click from a fairly long range away. Sometimes it can explode into quite a bit of damage, because it fires a scrap ball forward, which explodes if you watch the animation. But yeah, Roadhog is just a character about always being in the way. I was lucky there. I only had 10 health. And this is where it kind of falls apart a little bit, because I should have backed off earlier. Like I said at the start of the video, I need to focus a little bit more on when to use his heal. And I think that's good advice, when to use the heal. You will notice as well that I'm actually using the environment to my advantage. At this point, I knew it was pretty much I was going to die. But if I could push them off the point with my ulti, then I'd try it. Reinhardt got me with his ulti, which totally shut me down. Which fair play. Well played to Reinhardt. But using Roadhog with the environment is critical, because you can duck round the corner, quickly heal, and come back out pretty much full health almost all the time. And when you're standing there healing, you can tank a considerable amount of damage. So there are times where you can just move out into the open, pop the heal, and just take the damage. So my first thought whenever I see anybody and I've got my hook available is, can I hook them? There's a particularly good hook coming up here. So Genji comes down and you'll see Tracer on the left. Yeah, I know she's coming. I hook her in. Oh, sorry, not Tracer, Widowmaker. I know they're coming in. I know I can kill them. There is a little misplay here though. Again, this is good advice for myself, I presume. I could have killed Reinhardt. He's got no health. I could have went through his shield and killed him. Instead, I went up to Tracer and started engaging on Tracer with my left click at range, which is not clever. I should have pulled Tracer in, possibly with a hook, or even just backed off and healed. But I definitely should have killed Reinhardt. I still believe this is a good gameplay clip, though, to show you guys, like, and go over my methodology with playing Roadhog. Also, I think there's quite a nice combo you can do. So you could right click, which would be his medium range attack, and then you could hook and then left click, and that would probably maximize your damage. You don't see me doing that all that much in this clip. I'm just trying to focus on it. I mean, it's one of the first proper times I've played Roadhog in this beta phase, and I just wanted to get more accustomed to him. But I was quite surprised with how well I did. Just the whole, it kind of is bossing the issue. You're there, you're this big target. I mean, Widowmaker's constantly shooting me, and I'm fine with that. Keep shooting me, Widowmaker, because it's not doing anything. I'd rather she shoots me than other people. And also, just my presence pushes them off the point. Now, I've moved into this area because I want to try and get some hooks. And hilariously, my hook just outright killed Genji. That's fine. This is what I'm talking about. Take a bit of damage, go into a corner, into a little alcove, hide away, heal. You're back in the game straight away. His heal is really powerful. Massively powerful. But you have to know when to use it. So I've come in behind. I tried to get the hook. I mean, if I managed the hook on Reinhardt there, it would have shut him down completely. Still managed to get the save, though, so it's not all bad. Genji, I mean, there's not really that many people you're frightened of when you play Roadhog. You know you can pretty much go toe-to-toe with almost anyone. I say Mei, that's how you deal with Tracer, although she did get away. This time, though, I did back off, and I didn't just run after her. Tracer could be a problem for me, I think, as Roadhog, although when you do have your left shift up, which is your hook, you can pretty much shut her down almost indefinitely, so I don't think she's that much of an issue. Ranged classes like Widowmaker, yeah. I mean, there, I knew I was going to die there, and I've got to get out of this habit. And again, this is good advice to you guys watching this as well. Get out of the habit of using your ultimate when you're about to die. I think it's just born of, oh god, I'm about to die, I best do something sort of thing. Now, Roadhog's ultimate isn't something which does insane levels of damage. It's a massive AoE control ultimate. It pushes people away from an area. It does do damage, yeah, but it's not, you know, it isn't going to instantly melt people, as you see now when I used it on Widowmaker. Instead, I wasted it. I would be better off actually having it now so I could use it. So Genji comes around the corner. Genji, you can't deflect my hook. And then he dies. See, this is an ideal position to be in with Roadhog. I'm in close quarters here. They can't possibly fight me. They can try and take me on. Like I said, Mei would be the only one I'd be scared of. See, Trace is clearly scared of me trying to use her ultimate there, which wasn't too clever. See, she did get away. But she can't really do anything against me. I mean, there's two of them there. I mean, this Zaya and Reinhardt, you know, they're big players, right? They're big players. So I use my ultimate there to try and push them back. It's just, I think it's a very simple. He's very simple to play, Roadhog is, but I think you have to realize that you're quite survivable, and you need to be out there making, like, sorting people out, doing damage, and that doesn't always mean standing on the objective. You'll notice I'm not actually standing on the objective here, and I'm the tank. But what I am doing is disrupting the shit out of them. I'm almost playing like in between a Reinhardt and a D.Va. A D.Va dives into the back line. A Reinhardt or a Winston stay on the objective for the whole, or for the most part. A Roadhog can do that, but I'm trying to use him in a different way. In the brawler way. Maybe just go around the back, take a couple of guys out, because he is really powerful at close range. I mean, I know the payload's getting close to the destination now, so I know I need to be over there. It was a good catch by Reinhardt, and I was a little bit like, uh-oh, that was maybe a bad time to die. Because you say, I have died a fairly high number of times in this game, but when you play a tank, deaths shouldn't really matter that much. Okay, it's always bad to die, but if you're trading your life effectively, if it's cost effective, then you're doing enough work to justify your position. I want to move this back, obviously, now. I don't want this to stay there. That's why I'm standing on it, so eventually it'll start moving backwards. I know I can't be killed by anybody on the enemy team instantly. Widowmaker shoots me in the head with a peach of a shot. It's fine. I mean, it's going to damage me, but I'll be able to get out of that. This area on Numbani is pretty nice, though, for Roadhog, because there's a lot of close environments I can go in. Like, I like going up here, because I know when I'm in here, who the hell can beat me? I mean, who can beat me here? Definitely not Widowmaker. She was lucky the wall kind of saved her there. Reaper, he's one to be scared of. That was a guy in the microphone there. So now I am behind enemy lines, and that's not the best, because I was taking a lot of damage. It was really close, though, to killing Widowmaker. But what I will say there is that wasn't the most cost-effective use of my life there. I think I got a bit tunnel vision on Widowmaker. I wanted to kill her, so I need to pull that out of my game. But going back to a list of counters, obviously Reaper would be a counter. However, if you hook Reaper, you can pretty much kill Reaper. Reaper does have the Wraith ability, though, where you can dodge your hook, so he is a pain up the arse. But it took the enemy team quite a long time to actually get Reaper out on the field to, I presume, deal with me. Which does come back to the issue of being able to counter effectively, and that is an entirely other video I'm going to put together, because I'm seeing a lot of people. But a lot of my playtime has been in PUG, so it's just public games, solo queue. A lot of people don't know when to effectively counter, when to say, okay, this one hero is doing quite a lot to me, I'm going to switch up my hero to directly counter that hero. So in this close quarter environment here, I have my ultimate. I know Reaper's on me. I've managed to take out Reinhardt, but I also knew Reaper was damaged, and I also controlled the health. I didn't move away from the health pack there. I grabbed it when I went down. Very effective. I mean, you could say that Reaper is the hard counter to the tanks, but I managed to deal with him quite well there. It's not game over. There's rarely a situation where it's just game over with Roadhog. You've always got a lot of time to think about what you're doing. Whereas with a Reinhardt, you've got no range capability. You've got no way of controlling people coming at you. You can just block their damage, which, it's okay. But Roadhog can stop people when they come towards him with crowd control, which is his hook. See, so I kind of waited there, then I went in to force the issue. Just to control the area. I think he's great, Roadhog, and I often say this with these gameplay clips, but every new hero I play, I mean, I've been playing a lot of Hanzo recently and other types of heroes. I'm starting to get used to them in a totally different way, and they're becoming way better to me to play. I think Roadhog now is my favourite tank, although I did really enjoy D.Va. Well, the D.Va's a little bit different these days. Roadhog's okay. Sorry, Reinhardt's okay. But Roadhog is almost usable in every situation to a point. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That has been me playing as Roadhog, with some tips and advice on how I think you can best utilise him. I made mistakes in that video, and I'm fine to admit that. But I think overall I did pretty well, and I think I contributed to the win there. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. If you like the video, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and all that jazz. And I'll catch you next time, people. Toodaloo.